The United States is to give $30 million in funding to the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, which is a US and Israeli-backed body set up to distribute aid in Gaza. It's the first known direct US funding for the group. The GHF, backed by armed US contractors and Israeli troops, has been operating in the Strip since the end of May following an 11-week aid blockade by Israel. On Tuesday, the UN said more than 400 Palestinians had been killed in recent weeks by the Israeli military while trying to collect food at the distribution sites. Well, let's speak to our Gaza correspondent, Rushdie Abu-Alouf, who's in Cairo for us. Rushdie, just explain why we're seeing the level of casualties, according to the UN and other sources, at these distribution sites, because it's to do with how concentrated the crowds are around them, because there are just 4 main sites, aren't there?
Yeah, and all of them are in the south, not in the north, where half of the population exists. You know, in the south, they have 4 distribution centers, 2 in Rafah, 1 in Khan Yunis, and 1 in the middle camps. And it's all in an area under Israeli security control. So there is always a presence of Israeli troops around, not inside the centers. And we see every night thousands of people. They gather, they queue, and then they push towards the center in under darkness where the troops are there. And every night we get report about Israeli drones and tanks open fire on the ground. When we did ask the people, why you go, why you risk your life, they always say because we have no other alternative. They prefer the old mechanism of food distributing to their doorstep, or at least to their neighborhoods. And the only organization capable of doing this is the UN agencies, which the Americans are not supporting, and they prefer this new Gaza Humanitarian Foundation.
And Rushdie, just very briefly, what is the hope that that situation may improve for Gazans in desperate need of aid with this huge injection of funds from the US?
Well, from Gaza point of view and Palestine, the people who work in this organization, $30 million is very little comparing to what is needed. Each truck costs about $500,000, and Gaza needs 400, 500 trucks every day. So the people were appreciating, and any money given to Gazan, but this $30 million is considered very little to what is Gaza really need.
Rushdie, thank you. That's our correspondent, Rushdie Abu-Alouf, who's in Cairo, just confirming there that $30 million in funding coming from the US is not enough, really. It barely touches the sides, but it is the first known direct US funding for the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation.